when you are testing the text, you have to look at the reporter to see whether they understand the implications of what that text is. It is called a faqih. Does he understand it? Remember we talked about law? Does he have an understanding of what the implications are? Okay? So there's a hadith from Abu Huraira who says, if you make wudu, ablution, washing for the prayers, and you have eaten something that the fire had touched, you have to make wudu again, because your wudu is broken. And he used to go around saying this, and there are actually many books that still believe that, yeah, that's what it is, you should go make wudu again. But Ibn Abbas, one of the cousins of the Prophet, said to him, he thought he can first argue with him, or logic. So he says, oh, so does that mean that if I make wudu with water that has been heated on fire, I should make wudu again? That will be absurd, right? Well, logic doesn't always work with people like this. So Abu Huraira says, Wallahi, by God, I heard the Prophet say that he's reporting. So Ibn Abbas says to him, Wallahi, I was with the Prophet at such and such an occasion, and we ate goat at such and such person's house, and after we finished eating, he simply swished his mouth. In other words, what Abu Huraira was reporting is not untrue because he actually did hear it, but it has no applications because he did not understand what was being said. So the question is, how do you reconcile the fact that the hadith is considered authentic because it's not a lie, and still have no implications, no application? Well, the scholars say that the word wudu, which we say ablution, which is a fancy word for washing up, right? So what ablution is? It's like when you go around, what do we say? It will come to me. But there are words that we use commonly nowadays that have simple things. Okay, so ablution is nothing but washing up. Okay. So the word wudu was used in common language as simply washing the mouth. And it also was beginning to be used to washing more than just the mouth, but also the face and the hands. Because, if you're going to wash the mouth, you might as well wash the hands first before you put the water in the mouth and so on. So yes, Abu Huraira had heard those words, but he just did not understand what the implications were and what did they mean. And this is what is called, one of the tests is the person reporting a faqih? Does he understand what the implications are? Okay. So testing the text after you have tested the authenticity of everybody in the chain, and there are many, many chains. You have to either take one or two and leave the rest. For other people, you have to test every one of them. But sooner or later, somebody will end up testing all of them. And in the collection that I had made, one test was, does it make sense? And that test says, after you have gone through all of the tests, but it makes no sense, it doesn't mean it's false, but don't derive any conclusions from it. Some other caveats in here. Bukhari not only says, could two people have met, but did they actually meet? Can you prove that they actually met? He makes it an absolute requirement. If they have not actually met, he will not put it in his collection. You get that difference? There are two people who are contemporary. They could have met. Maybe they even live in the same town. People moved around, but then, maybe they were at one time. But can you prove that they have actually met? And Bukhari says, if you cannot prove that, he's not going to consider it authentic. The difference between him and the Muslim, which is the second most authentic collection, is Muslim does not require for them to meet.